What's up everyone? In this video we are going to be starting and finishing my office, and it turns out pretty amazing, so you are going to want to make sure that you stay tuned to see how it turns out. I don't think I've ever started and finished a project in one video, so make sure you hit the like button for that. But anyways, without further ado, let's get started. So moving to what is going to be the office, I already started doing a little bit of work. I had a couple patches that need to be made for when I was running new electric, and then just issues that were around as far as having to replace different spots with drywall. But I am pretty much ready to do the final sanding in here, and then I'm going to start painting. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna paint this wall and this wall black, and then my desk is gonna go in that corner. And I'm gonna keep a couch right here. So with all that being said, I am going to do the final sand, and then hopefully I can just jump right into paint. Either way, even if I have to do another coat of mud on the different little spots around here, I'm gonna start painting the ceiling just so I can keep moving forward as far as work goes today. So I'm gonna get started on that. All right, so I just finished up this room and it is empty and a little bit echoey, but it turned out pretty good. I'm happy with how everything came. It was my first time doing a double black wall with black doors, black trim, and my first time doing wallpaper. And the wallpaper didn't go super great, but it'll be good enough. I'll be able to hide the different little wrinkles with picture and like a couch or something, but I'll show you exactly what I mean here in just a second. So you can kind of see, like as you zoom up and get a little bit closer, that there's a big set of wrinkles right there, and then down low, right in the middle, there's a bunch of wrinkles. They're not in really obvious places, but I mean, they're there and it's gonna drive me nuts. But the reason I went with the wallpaper is because there was already wallpaper on that wall, and then they had painted over it, and I tried to peel some of it, and it just did not go very well at all. So I made it flat, and you could see the seams in it. So I figured it was just easier just to put wallpaper over it again, and just kind of deal with having those seams there, and it makes it a little bit decorative. So that's probably gonna be the backdrop for these videos, for my intros, or this wall behind me that's black. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but once I start getting my desk and the couch in here, it'll kind of start to come together, and then I'll make a decision from there. So next on this list, we have this last bedroom, and currently is storage and my office. So pretty much all that stuff is going to go down into the garage. My couch is getting thrown away because I accidentally spilled paint on it and it's not comfortable at all. And then all of this stuff is going to be moving into the room next door. So I'm going to empty that out once I get everything in my office set up, and then I'm gonna get to work on that room. And hopefully that room will move just as fast as this other one that did. It's really just gonna be drywall patching and floors, trim, and paint, and that's about it. So let's get started on that. So here's how the office kind of turned out. We are in action, so it is a little bit messy, but this is kind of what we ended up with. Now that shelf right there is going to end up going in the closet as soon as I get it completely cleaned out and my clothes into the other closet. But yeah, this is kind of how it's gonna end up looking, more or less. I'm currently working, so my desk is pretty messy, but you can ignore that. This gives a pretty good idea as far as how everything turned out. And we got the same old soundproofing art along with my goals. And then we also have the desk that I made in a previous video. And then along with that, we have what's gonna end up being my filming station, along with some art, and we're gonna get some accent lights to just kind of shoot up and amplify to make it feel a little bit cooler in here. So there'll be a light there, which will shoot up onto that one. I'll have a light hanging on top of the couch, which will shoot up and kind of light that up. And that way it'll give a pretty cool look in the backdrop as I'm filming the videos. And then as far as the closet goes, I just put different hardware on it and painted them black. So I'm super happy with how everything turned out, and now I am working on cleaning out this back room, and then I'm going to get straight into work on patching the drywall, laying the floors. Well, I'm gonna paint before I lay the floors. So patch drywall, paint, lay the floors, do the trim, hang the new doors, and then we'll have a spare bedroom, and I'll be able to really start working on the Airbnb. So that way I can start making some money on this house. And just like that, we are all complete with the office build. So I am going to be hopping in. Oh, Jeff's here. Show everyone how good you are. Sit. That's fine, you can lick me. So the next thing I'm gonna be moving on to is the back bedroom. That's gonna end up being our spare bedroom, but it's also gonna have our stationary bicycle and a sewing machine for my girlfriend to use. So it's gonna be a multi-use room, but that is going to essentially be the same video as this one. So if you like this video, make sure you click the subscribe button down below, and it will give you a notification as soon as I have that next one up. And while you're down there, hit the like button because it's gonna help me out a ton. And with that being said, I will catch you in the next video.